As I close, I want to tell a story about the eagles. So eagles have a lifespan of about 70 years. Now, when I was doing the research, I couldn't figure out whether it was human years or bird years. So you can interpret it however you want, because I couldn't differentiate. So eagles live up to 70 years. However, at the 40th year of their life, they have to make a decision. Either they have to die or wait. How many decisions do they make? Die or what? Wait. Die obviously just dies. That's easy, right? But the waiting is hard because the eagle has to fly on the top of the mountain and wait. Before it waits, it has to do something. It goes there, it removes its beak, it sheds its feathers, very painful process. And then it waits for about 150 days, I think that's what they say. After the 150 days of waiting, the eagle is now able to live another 30 years. It's like, what? That's crazy. Why is it able to renew its strength? Because it waited. And that's the power of waiting. God is calling us to wait for Him. And to wait for Him doesn't mean to sit and sleep, doing nothing. That's not what it means. Because when the Apostle Paul quotes this scripture in the New Testament, he doesn't say that they wait upon the Lord. He says, actually it's a different verse he's quoting, but words are similar. He's quoting one found in Isaiah 64, which says, "Eye has not seen, ear has not heard, neither had it entered into the mind of man, the things that God has prepared for them that wait upon Him." That's Old Testament. In the New Testament, it says, "They that love Him." You only wait for those you love, right? Can you wait for someone you don't love? No, you cannot. So to wait upon the Lord means to love Him. And to love Him means to keep His commandments. So the eagle goes and waits, not by sitting, but by doing something, which can be painful. So God is calling us all to wait for Him in His word, to wait for Him in prayer, to be intentional with Him. And as we do that, we're going to renew our strength. But that cannot happen if we do not remember our weakness, of our limitations that we have. That any time we can die, that we are not as strong as we think we are, that we have a limit, that we need God. When we understand this is actually the primary condition of an answered prayer. You need to understand that you need God, that you need Him for real. Like without Him, you cannot exist. So that summarizes our sermon. I think we went a little longer than expected, but this is better compared to what you could have potentially received.